So I decided that since I'm existing in actual human society again, and since I'm going to America in December, and since I'm doing streaming and videos, that I would get myself some foundation and concealer and an eyebrow pencil and things like that and look nice, look good. So I went down to Superdrug with my mom and we go in and there's so many choices and I have no idea what I'm looking for or buying or anything like that. So I'm looking at all the options and this lady comes over and she says, "What are you looking for?" And I said, "Oh, I'm looking for an eyebrow pencil," because that was the first thing on my list. I had a list. I took a photo of it on my phone. I'm that girl that writes a list in pen and then takes a photograph of it. I knew I'd forget the notepad, so I was right, I forgot the notepad. I forgot other things too, but that's less important. She points me to these eyebrow pencils that are only about £1, and I'm like, oh thank God, I didn't really want to spend 20 quid on an eyebrow pencil because it's just a pencil. You know, it's not. I don't have enough money to spend large amounts of money on pencils. So then I'm going across and I'm looking at the options. And my mom has made it clear to me that she doesn't really approve of foundation and concealer and things like that. She says it clogs your pores, it makes your face look awful, and she doesn't think that foundation is a good thing. That's fine, that's my mom's opinion, and my mom gets to have opinions on my face. My mom is my mom. People who do not get to have opinions on my face. Ladies that work at Superdrug. So we're standing there and we're trying to figure out how to get the concealer, the foundation, the powder, the bronzer, and there's so many options because they have it all in a row of all the different brands, and you've got the really expensive and the really cheap. And I went for the quite cheap because I'm a cheap ass bitch. I am. So my mom doesn't have any experience with foundation or anything like that. So she calls this lady across, and this lady comes over and she's like, "Oh, do you wear foundation?" I'm like, "No." She's, "Well, you have lovely skin, so why are you wearing foundation?" And my mom's like, "Oh, thank you, I agree." And I'm like, Enderman noises. So that's fine. Unfortunately, she then spends the next 15 minutes as she's trying to show me the foundation and concealer, showing me way more than I actually had any interest in seeing, telling me how I shouldn't be wearing foundation or concealer, talking to my mom more than me, which is a problem in itself because I was the customer. I was paying with my own card. I had my own basket, I had my own collection of things that I had already picked up that I wanted to buy, and she was talking to my mom, not me. That's fine. I mean, I was just standing there while they looked at the foundation and tried to decide what I was going to buy, but whatever, sure, okay. I'm a socially awkward penguin. I didn't have the guts to be like, "Hey bitch, please stop." And then the topping on the already offensive cake was, "Just don't put it on too thick." From the lady who worked at the store. She does not get to have an opinion on my face. She does not get to have an opinion on what I put on my face. If I want to cake my face 3 inches thick with dog shit, that is my decision, and she does not get a choice in the matter. She doesn't get to have an opinion on this, especially when she's supposed to be trying to sell me the product. And then, after all of this, while I am crouched down in front of the Miss Sporty section looking at the cheap ass makeup because I don't really want to buy something too expensive and not like it, I hear her and my mom whispering to each other about how awful it is that I want to wear foundation. I mean, sure, okay, that's how you sell things. But on a happier note, I got a blending sponge. Can you see that? Can you see that? I got my blending sponge. Zoom in on it, please. Can you focus on that? Camera, please. Please focus. Oh, whatever. I got this sporty foundation, which no one is going, my camera's still not going to focus on. Come on. Whatever. I don't know how they do that. I got an eyebrow pencil, which was Mua Makeup Academy, which I've never heard of before. There's no way that's going to focus either. Focus! Focus, please! Yep. I got collection powder. At least you can see that one. I got this really nice mosaic bronzer. Nick? Oh, that focus. Oh, that one focused. Okay. I really like the look of that one. I got, I think that's concealer. It's like a matte skin perfecting makeup thing that I'm going to put under my eyes, which is a bit lighter than the other foundation. So I'm going to put that around here and under my eyes, maybe on my nose a bit. And I got, you know, I've never really done the makeup thing before, so I usually just slap on some eyeliner and call it done. And I got a powder brush. I actually really like Superdrug's own stuff. I adore Superdrug's own stuff. The only thing I didn't buy Superdrug's own was the blending brush, and that was because it was blending sponge, and that was because I'd seen the sponge and I couldn't find a Superdrug sponge. And I got a brown lash comb. I had one of these. I had one when I was 10 or 11. I loved this friggin' thing. I abused this. I abused one of these to the point that it fell apart. I remember it was like sitting on the shelf. It was this pink thing and the bristles had all fallen out and the end had come off, and then the metal bit came away from the plastic bit, and I was using it with just the metal part. I loved this thing, so I'm happy I got another one of these. And I got a bronzing brush. I'm going to keep them all in the packet so I can know what they are, because my problem is that I will probably just sit here like, which one is what I'm after here. No one knows. I'll end up using the powder brush or bronzing brush, although they're actually different lengths. So as long as I remember that the bronzing brush is the short one, I'll be okay. And I got medieval torture device eyelash curler, which I have always wanted and never been brave enough to buy. And all this came up to about £27, and I'm actually really happy because it wasn't as expensive as I thought it was going to be, because makeup is hella expensive, and this wasn't, and I am happy. So there we go then.